how does a glacier feel? Cold, smooth, solid? Well, that might be how it feels to you, but how does a glacier feel in itself? Use your imagination. Might it feel threatened, scared, angry? When I ask you questions like this, you might well ask me, who cares? Of course, a glacier doesn't really have feelings. But what if using our imagination might actually help us to understand the real ways that glaciers, along with other geographical forces like rivers and coasts, shape the landscape? This is the key question that my research explores. In particular, I'm interested in the way we write about the processes of landscape evolution in the geography classroom. The word geography originally comes from the Greek geo, meaning earth, and graphy, meaning writing. And the way we write about the earth can influence the way we understand it. Previous research shows that creative forms of writing, like stories and poems, does three pretty interesting things to our brains that might help with geography education. Firstly, stories are a powerful tool for memory. The familiar cause and effect structure of stories with a beginning, middle, and end helps us to make connections between ideas, which can help us to remember them more easily. Secondly, figurative language, like similes and metaphors, is a key feature of creative writing. This type of language helps us make links between abstract concepts and sensory experiences, which can make them more vivid and more memorable. Thirdly, techniques like personification, a form of figurative language where human characteristics are applied to inanimate objects, can create an emotional response, which helps us to understand and relate to the non-human. I want to find out how writing in a way that draws on these connections between our knowledge, senses, and emotions can benefit students' learning. To do this, I'm going to hold creative writing workshops in secondary schools, where students will read creative geographical writing and produce their own. I'm going to analyze their writing and the discussions we have around it to find out how taking part in the workshops influences not just their understanding of geographical concepts, but also their feelings towards geography and towards the natural world more broadly. In these times of environmental crisis, an understanding of the Earth's natural processes has never been more important. I hope that landscape stories and landscape poems can bring these processes to life by presenting them in an accessible, playful, and engaging format. And who knows, if it pays off, maybe our glacier here might feel a bit less threatened and a bit more cared for. Thank you.